And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage.
If they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time. Washington looking for another timeout, and they get it. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The ball carrier.
Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. You must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 34-yard line.
17 yards. First down, Panthers.
Jackson on first down. He'll find Metcalf. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
They're moving the ball through the air pretty well on this opening drive, and to me it was evident that they were set on doing exactly that here to get this game started. And their belief and determination is certainly paying off.
First and goal from just inside the 5. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Christian McCaffrey, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Washington nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. This is brought in by Gibson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, Gibson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
By Jeremy Chin.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Get it with Geis, and he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. First down, this is Geis. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 5. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action. Someone should break wide open.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Watch the safety creep.
Dice, they'll try to run it. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And goal at the 8-yard line.
They're running it. Mike check 33. 33. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hey, check Mike 33. I'm coming after you.
Second down and goal. Haskins dancing to his left. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Haskins on the keeper. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Panthers 7, Washington nothing.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Haskins to throw it. He'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
3-yard attempt.
Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
At the 20-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Carolina.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Complete to
A
Curtis.
big play there for Carolina. 45 yards.
And the Panther 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Play action. It's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Complete.
DK Metcalf hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
makes the score Panthers 14, Washington nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free? Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Panthers.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So line of scrimmage, still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Haskins. Connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Panthers.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Yards.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Complete to DK Metcalf. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 25-yard line.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Complete to
a good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers add on to their lead. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one, he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Haskins back to the air. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. Throwing again, here's Haskins. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Jeremy Sprinkle as the first half is winding down. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Washington.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will cut the lead down to 15. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken.
It's a game.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They go play action with Jackson. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And that's caught inside the 30. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
A 41-yard gain.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Geis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Haskins on first down. That's complete to his tight end Sprinkle. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll hand it down to Geis. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Panthers' 36-yard line.
2nd and 11 now. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Got a man, it's Gibson, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
16-yard line.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Jeremy Chin brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's tackled at the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brian Burns. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, Haskins, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On the draw, they go to Geis. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. Haskins. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now Haskins. Buying time to his left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Back now at FedEx Field, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded
Don't
a
worry
couple
about it,
yards
baby.
into
I
the
ain't
end
worried about it.
zone.
Let's go.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Panthers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
A gain of 11.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Darby brought him down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They go play action now. Jackson flush to his right. He may try. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Play action. Now Jackson.
How you like to
Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
40. Washington.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
The tackle by
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
And 3 at the 32-yard line.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
37-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson, and this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
The 39-yard line.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now again, right side, it's Geis. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Calling it with 2:04 left. Washington on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And some room to roam now. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 39 yards. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Makes the score Panthers 40, Washington 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Get off the field.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First down, Panthers.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. That's caught inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf.
41-yard
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. He'll find Metcalf. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
46, Washington 28.
The kickoff unit